going on, Chill Army? DeAndrox7 here, and I'm back from my 1 week break. And for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, which I mean, I don't know why you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, because, you know, if you... I can understand if you don't have Twitter or Instagram, right? But for those of you who have Twitter and Instagram and you choose to still not follow me, I only have one thing to say to you. Get your fake ass off of my channel! Now that they're gone, though, it's just me and you now. Hey, gotta say, you got a little thicker while I was gone, didn't ya? Over this past week.
Bring that ass here, boy.
It's just you and me today. But yes, if you guys looked on my community post or Discord server, Twitter, Instagram, you guys would know that I actually took a week off from YouTube because, you know, I just kind of had like a whole lack of motivation last week. And, you know, I don't like going on YouTube being, you know, with the fake energy where it's just like,
hey guys, DeAndrox7 here, welcome back with another video.
Like, I don't like doing that. Like, if I'm gonna give you guys energy, it has to be genuine. It has to be from the heart. It's gotta be hype! Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon anime episode reviews. This is gonna be a 2-in-1 special this week. So today I'm gonna be focusing on episode 54, which is Mission Impossible, or as I like to say, Mission Impo-Sobble. And tomorrow I'm gonna be uploading my review of the of episode 55 of Episode Journeys with I forgot what it's called, but it's like Tales in the Gloomwood Tangle in Me or something like that. I forgot the title episode. It's basically where Chloe basically meets Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash. But without further ado, after that whole tangent that just happened in the beginning of this video, let's just get right to the video. Of course, let's start with our major events. The only major event in this episode being that Sobble actually learned U-turn, which I wasn't exactly expecting him to learn a new move exactly, but I mean, I'm kind of glad that we got an episode based on Sobble's development and stuff like that. And there's also some stuff with Go that I would like to talk about in this episode in just a little bit. But yeah, Go Sobble learned U-turn, which honestly, the only Pokemon that used U-turn in the anime was Scizor, I believe. So Sobble's the second Pokemon to actually use U-turn in the anime. So it was pretty cool because it was like a whole like Go was trying to like understand how Sobble likes to battle. And apparently it's more of like a, you know, attack and run situation for Sobble, since, you know, Sobble is a timid Pokemon. So Go decided to kind of focus on that sort of aspect on Sobble, and of course that helped eventually Sobble learned U-turn during the climax of the Team Rocket battle. So that was a pretty interesting take on it. I was not expecting it to learn U-turn, so I mean, congrats to Sobble. On the whole, there's not much else to really say about the plot itself. The framework upon which the episode is built is tried and true, but that only helps the story work as well as it does. A great, if belated, first true showing for Sobble in what will hopefully be a more involved arc. We'll see how things will develop now, but for the time being, I'm pretty satisfied with what we got, and that's all that matters. Let me talk about the characters in this episode, first starting with our debut of the Pokemon Inteleon, my favorite water type, and my favorite Galar starter. Honestly, I was expecting more focus on Inteleon, but, you know, I get it. It was a Sobble focused episode, you know. Inteleon didn't really need to be there for Sobble to, like, for the whole Sobble episode thing to work. It was just, you know, Sobble, he was just kind of there because Sobble was inspired by Inteleon, because after all, Sobble does eventually evolve into Inteleon and blah blah blah, and you know, Sobble wanted to become just like its full evolved form one of these days. So this was a good character development story arc for Ghost Sobble specifically, and maybe, you know, maybe we'll see more. Maybe we'll see a return of Inteleon. Maybe, who knows? Ash was just Ash. You know, Ash was just there to help Sobble, you know, progress through the story. So don't need to talk about him. I did like Ghost's character in this episode because this episode kind of reminded me of how you know, with how Ghost Scorbunny learned Ember. You know, because you know. Similarly to how Ghost Darmanitan was teasing Ghost Scorbunny on, you know, not knowing a fire type move, it was basically kind of playing pranks and picking on Sobble, which, I mean, can we just address the fact that Darmanitan clearly has something against the Galar starters for a split second? But anyways, I did like how Ghost sort of learned his whole mistakes with what happened with Scorbunny, where he was just like, okay, Scorbunny, look, you're not gonna learn Ember, you might as well give up, which caused the whole, you know, sort of cold energy that he got from his, when Scorbunny evolved into a Raboot. And I do love how, you know, it came off that Go was like sort of becoming, it seemed like Go was becoming a little cold towards Sobble when he was like, maybe battling just isn't for you and all that stuff, and Sobble was just shocked, and then Go had to quickly be like, hey, Go, I mean, not Go, hey, Sobble, no, I'm not saying that you suck at battling or anything, I'm just saying this form of battling isn't your type of way, so we need to find a unique way on how to do it. Similar to how Go's Scorbunny learned Ember, in that, you know, he doesn't exactly, you know, produce fire from his mouth. It's more of like he uses his leg to kick the rock. Like basically they invented their own version of Ember. They invented their own version of battling for Sobble and stuff like that. So I really love this whole sort of development for Go and Sobble. Jesse, James, and Meowth, you know, Team Rocket, they were just there, honestly. I mean, then again, I do kind of love that sort of scene where they interrupt the little show set, the movie set, and like the director's just like, no, this I'm feeling this, maybe we might add this to our movie and stuff like that. I love that little interaction and stuff like that. Honestly, Team Rocket was just Team Rocket, not really threatening. I don't know, Team Rocket in this series are they're kind of honestly. They kind of give me Diamond and Pearl and XY Team Rocket, where it's like, we don't exactly need them to progress with the story and stuff like that, honestly. Like, it's just, they're just there to be, you know, conflict filler. That's basically my opinion on all of the characters that appeared in this episode. This was nice because Sobble really deserved an episode, and thank God it didn't evolve. I was expecting a similar case with the Scorbunny evolution. I want them to actually focus on Ghost Sobble a little bit more before they ever think about, you know, evolving him into Emo Lizard Drizzile, which I don't know. I feel like what they'll do with Drizzile is that it's going to be similar to Ghost Raboot, so I'm sort of looking forward to it because I do love the Sobble line, but I'm also not looking forward to it because I don't want a repeat of the, you know, Raboot stuff, because, you know, Raboot, the whole stuff with Raboot was done well. I don't know how they're going to do like a whole Raboot part 2 with Drizzile if Ghost Sobble is going to evolve. But honestly, I would prefer Sobble to not evolve, honestly. I kind of want Sobble to be strong on its own, sort of, because, I mean, as cool as it would be to have Go with like a Inteleon running around and stuff like that, I kind of do want Sobble. I want Ghost Sobble to kind of be its own thing, you know? It wants to be strong on its own. I want like a whole, you know, I don't necessarily need to evolve. Kind of like, you know, with Pikachu and Bulbasaur, I don't necessarily need to evolve to prove that I'm stronger and stuff like that. So Maybe I'm hoping that Go's Sobble doesn't really evolve, and if it does, I hope they don't repeat the same stuff with Go's Rabu. But then again, for the Suicune episode, I was hoping that they wouldn't repeat the same stuff that they did with the Zapdos episode, but they took an entirely different route on that, so, I mean, who knows? They might do something entirely different. And that's going to be it for today's episode of Pokemon Anime Episode Reviews. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry for taking that week off, but you know, I don't like giving off fake energy in my videos, so thank you for all of my subscribers who stuck around. I know I lost a little bit of subscribers, not that big of a deal, but I promise you guys, starting this week, no more breaks for now. Let's hopefully no more breaks. I hope that we get more consistent uploads and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Smiggity smack that like button if you haven't already. And also feel free to subscribe and click the bell icon if you guys want more videos like this. It's 100% free, and be sure to check out all of my other content as well. But until then, love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Only good, Chill Army.